Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame, but I just wanna get paid.
Yeah, back at it. Major Key Podcast, back in the building. This week, I got the homie Belly Bucks in here with me. Let's get money. My bad, my hands all sweaty.
No, I'm back.
We back in the building, man. PMG LLC presents Major Key Podcast. Another episode, man. This week, season 2, episode 12, Belly Bucks.
Yeah.
We here.
Yeah.
And this has been a long time in the making, man. And it's a pleasure to have you on this platform with us, man. And we gonna talk our shit tonight, man. We gonna see what's been going on with you. We had you on the Flight Zone. You know, last year we did a great interview. That interview was legit.
Yeah.
Showcased all your music, you know, and as an artist, bro, you got it. You know, you got videos, you've been working since then. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that, you know, talk a little bit about the town and everything that's shaking on and you know, around the way. And just kick it, man. We here.
Let's do it.
How you been, man?
I'm good. Surviving out here. It's Corona shit. Man.
Yo, that shit's still out here.
Man, I'm in the nursing field, so you know I know.
You know, you say, you know, I know. Yeah, man, it's real. You gotta stay safe. You gotta pretty much, you know, stay close to yourself nowadays.
Yeah.
If not, you hit, nigga. You hit on all levels.
All levels.
First, before we do that, man, I want to give a shout out to the homie Hook of the Movement. He'll be here tomorrow. We got another podcast with Richie Sandoval. That podcast is going to be official, you know, and salute and shouts to my brother Mach, man. But we're going to, yeah, facts, man. We're going to keep it pushing on Major Key Podcast. You know, network is the best work. That's what we always say. And we got to keep working, Belly Bucks.
Yes, sir.
You know, so back to you. Like I said, we had you on the Flight Zone, and that episode, that show, that was legit. I really appreciate you being a part of that show, man.
I appreciate y'all even hitting me up, man.
That's what we do. Listen, as a CEO, I have no pride. I will hit you up and we gonna work. You know, there's a lot of dudes that get mixed up with pride and they feel like, oh man, I'm too good. Nah, bro, come on, man. We here to work. Network is the best work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm one of those dudes. I'm genuine. I don't ask for anything in return but loyalty and work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, and you one of those dudes that you got the work and you a loyal dude. You know what I'm saying? You a stand-up dude. I made the phone call. You was here. Boom, bang. That was this week.
Yeah.
We talked this week.
Couple days ago.
And you here, man. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate you here, man. So what you been up to, man? What's up with the music? As far as you know, your craft, what you since the Flight Zone, how's it been for you?
It's all right. My followers got up a little more.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I got people paying attention since the last one.
Okay.
The CD, the music is out right now. The Belly album is out right now for the ladies. You know what I mean? That's on all platforms right
Facts.
now.
That's the name of the album, Belly.
I'm so
Belly.
Bucks, I'm so Belly.
Word.
Yeah.
And I tapped into that. That joint official. You said for the ladies, but you know, we can vibe out to it too.
It don't matter. Pac said niggas want what the bitches want.
Yo, facts. So that's what's up, man. Any new videos you had along the way?
Not yet. I got a couple. Me and Moo got a video coming out called Sauce.
Okay.
And we got a couple more. We're working on a new mixtape together, me and Mo.
Okay. Shouts to Moosey, man. Another dude that's always working. Yeah, facts. And you was on the phone with him right before we started the episode, man. And you know, Moo's one of those dudes also, he's always working, man. And the condolences to the brother that he lost. Rest in peace, Wild, man. So we're gonna keep doing it for people like him. 19th and the 3rd. Maze Landing, huh?
Yep.
That's what's up, man. So
330.
Facts.
You know what it is.
Other than Moo, who else you been working with in the city, in the town, and all that?
Man, my brother AC Hood fella.
Mm-hmm.
And I also I be going out of town, so I've been touching in bases with my man Ali Vegas.
So, out of where?
I believe he's from Queens.
Okay.
Ali Vegas is out for a while. You know, he got joints with AZ. He used to be with AZ and them.
Right. The name sound a little familiar, but you know, don't.
He be killing the Clue mixtapes back in the day.
Clue, DJ Clue, Cluminati. That's the homie.
That's when Summers was official.
Yo, bro, you ain't never lied with that, man. Those times has changed, and it seems like they're not coming back.
Nah, they not.
We just got to deal with what we got.
Yeah, that was a certain era. That was our time.
Facts, man. But you know what? People like us keep it afloat. And I always say this, no matter how old you get, keep working on your craft, bro.
Yeah.
Keep working on your craft
Always.
because it's going to be somebody out there listening to you. Benny the Butcher got signed at 36, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? The Rock Nation. So there's always time to work on your craft. There's always time to do what you got to do within this craft, man. And like I said, you one of those dudes that's always working. I see your work. You know, we on Facebook. We on all that together. And you steady working, man. So salute to that. I ain't know if you knew, but today is National Podcast Day.
Yeah.
National Play. You on it today with me. We out here macking, you heard? Don't leave me hanging. We out here on National Podcast Day. We out here ripping and running, man. But yeah, that's what's up, man. So besides them, who else would you like to work with? Let me put it like that. Who else do you have in mind from the town or out of town? You know, because you know a lot of people, man.
I know a lot.
You know a lot. And you've been doing this for a while, man.
Yeah, I work with everybody you can really work with, but Platinum P.
Okay.
I want to do something with him on his next. He got a next VVS 5 coming out.
Yo, he dropping joints after joints.
Man, he inspired right now. You ain't stopping him.
Album after album out here.
Yeah, he ain't stopping.
Word.
So, dang, it's so many. But
it's a lot of people out here.
But me, I'm like that artist that just like observe.
Right.
And I pay attention.
Okay.
And I listen to people's music, and if I listen to it and I really hear real hip hop,
right,
R&B, whatever, I mess with it.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of jokers that just, you know, a lot of gangster rappers that just
that's not living that shit.
Yeah.
They're not living that shit. You gotta live that shit. If you talking that shit, bro, you're gonna get caught up in that.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna go get that. Hey. Somebody gonna pull your car.
Somebody gonna pull your car to G-check you. You gonna be mad than a motherfucker.
If you go out of town and you don't check in.
Facts.
So it be like that.
So you've been doing this how long? I know we talked about it on the Flight Zone, but we're gonna recap a little bit. How long have you been rapping? How long you been in the game?
Since I was about 13.
Okay.
Since I was 13, and like I always been a writer. So like started off with poetry in school, talent shows, doing poetry.
Right.
And I just flipped it into rap.
Okay.
So that's how I do it. So, you know.
And so doing the poetry, because yo, Pac we talking about Pac. You talked about
rapper,
me too. I love Pac, man. Pac and DMX. But he has that book that Rose That Grew from Concrete.
I got it.
Yo, me too. And that's inspiring, bro. And what I was gonna say about as far as poetry, hip hop stems from poetry, you know. So if you're a great poet, if you have that within your bloodline, you're gonna be a great rapper, you know, and you're gonna have the inspiration. Because poetry, the way remember what was Def Poetry?
Yeah,
with Russell Simmons, man.
That was
hard, bro. And like that style of I would say of using your craft, no beat. Some people use the little bongos and stuff like but it's pretty much you up there dolo.
Yeah.
And no beat, no DJ, no nothing, and you gotta utilize your gift in a whole different way, bro.
A whole different way.
So if you have that, so I salute you to the poetry. You got any poems out or any poem books or anything like that?
I just jotted like that. I used to write them for girls, man. Like,
in school?
Yeah. When I seen I was getting love at the talent shows, I was bag a couple things with this. That's what I did.
That's what's up, man. Poetry, like I said, is one of those things that is, to me, man, I love poetry. I started like that too, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I was a poet. Yeah, I got a couple poems written out, man. And your wordplay is ill. If you can write a poem, bro, your wordplay is ill, man.
Do it all, man.
Salute to that, man. Who else in the town who would you say, let's shout a couple people out there that you know, that you feel like they're working, that they're getting themselves out there, man, that you worked with or you haven't worked with, but you know, that you feel like, you know, deserve to be shouted out a little bit.
My man my man Woods, Street Cash.
Shouts to Street Cash. South Laker.
Mike Nitty.
Mike Nitty's always working.
It ain't that many like from my era no more, but they still around, but they probably retired or they don't really, you know what I mean, kids, and I gotta switch things up. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't let it go, man. There's always gonna be something in the way. I don't think you can let that go, man. Don't let your craft go. Don't let that go, man, because to me it's almost like you're giving up on your blessing.
Right, but to me, it's life. Like I've been doing this so long, it's like life. Like, there's nothing for me to do it.
Right.
There's nothing. So just give me the beat and the concept and we gonna bring it to life. That's how I do it.
Word. Yeah, I mean, that showcases, that shows how much talent you have. You know, you could. I'm pretty sure you could snap in the studio. You in and out.
Yeah.
You in and out with a track or two.
Yeah, we don't do that. We don't waste time.
What's your time usually? What's your time to get a song done?
I could do it in an hour. Damn. And this is when I was with the team. Like, we used to do songs. Well, personally for me, I'm somebody that perfect my craft. So
right.
I'm already practicing weeks or way before it's time to go to the studio. So I know how I want to say it. I know how I want to ad lib and what I want to throw in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I get there, I'm like one take Willie. Like
one take Willie.
Yeah, I don't do no punch-ins and none of that. And I'm a fat nigga. I don't do no punch-ins.
They take the breathing out the track. You know, big pun.
It ain't even that.
Nah.
It ain't the breathing. It's just a lot of jokers don't understand that. Like it's like I feel like you're not an artist until you can control the engineer. Like until you can control the space you in and make him put you where you need to be.
Right.
That's how you do it.
Right.
So other than that, that's all it really is to me. Like if you don't, like I tell jokers, if you come in the studio with me, I hope you're ready because when I lay my joint, I'm done. Ad libs, throw the extra tracks in, whatever.
Yeah.
Boom. And they look at me and be like, damn, Pop, like you just took control of that. Like how you listen.
Popping them beats, pop something.
But it ain't even it's like I don't know. I'm old school too. I'm not like these new jokers that rap and off the top of their head remember they joint. Nah.
Yeah. I got you.
Mine's written down like a map. Like my joint be looking like a map. You be like, damn, what the hell? This arrow 4 pointing to this, man. I got certain stuff that I know how my style.
You know what you know, and you stick to what you know.
Yeah.
You know, you got a plan. You go and then salute to that. You come in there with a plan. You're not messing around. Like Dama O, shots like Dama O in the background. We good? Everything good? All right, then salute.
Shout out on the drink. I ain't gonna fall off the porch this time.
This nigga crazy. We ain't gonna talk about that shit. But salute to that because look, you brought up a great point, man. As far as you as an artist, you have your own space. No matter what studio you come to, you have your own space, bro. And you and when you in that booth, you like it a certain way. You locked in. The engineer has to pretty much work around that.
Yeah.
You know, or the producer, whoever's working with you. A lot of dudes. A lot of producers, I don't know if you ran into any producers, they pretty much try to switch your style up, tell you, no, do this, do that. I don't do that. As a producer, I let you do your thing. Whatever you want to do is going to get done. You know, I got a job to do, and my job is being behind the board. You know, you got a job as an artist. I can't change your content. No matter what I'm doing, video shooting or shows, whatever. I always tell my clients this, man, do your thing. I'm going to be back here doing mine. Do your thing. You can't take away from the artistry of an artist. You know, so that's a great point you bring because bringing that chemistry to a studio is big, bro. A lot of people get intimidated. A lot of artists, they'll go to a studio and they're intimidated. They lose themselves. They lose the fact that they know how to rap. Because this dude over here, you know, is pressuring them or you know, you got to control that vibe, my nigga.
Yeah, you got to.
Salute to that for you bringing that up, man.
It's a mind thing, man.
We jumping in mind thing. So you brought up Corona earlier. Let's talk about that because we tap into that a little bit every now and then.
Yeah.
Since then, man, how's it been for you? How's it been for the fam? How you been holding up with that shit, man? Because that shit's everywhere. It's not going nowhere either,
I
bro.
know. I've been working there at the nursing home since the start. Well, before it started, but
at the nursing home too. Damn.
I'm talking about like we just swamped. Like we back. We get no break.
Wow.
They ain't giving us no hazard pay. Nothing. Like
Shit.
we out here like listen, and then it's just so much politics with that. Like the world is crazy right now.
Yeah, man.
The world is definitely crazy because of this right now.
This shit's everywhere too. It's not going anywhere.
It ain't.
And I see a lot of people pop something that they're not wearing a mask, they be in public, they just don't give a fuck. And they wonder why so many cases, so many people had this shit right now. We gotta do better with that, man. So you know, I'm glad that you all right, man. You ain't really had to go being in a nursing home, you ain't really had to go through that shit like that. Cause unfortunately we had a lot of people that had different case, you know, people dying off this shit and people in a situation where you at, there's a lot of people dropping like flies, either not there anymore or they just dying. So you know, you still afloat, you still here with us, man, so salute to that. Albums is out right now, man. Have you been tapped into the mainstream music? Have you been listening to anything out there? What you feeling right now? You know, Meek Mill about to drop an album, too.
I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I mess with him, but that's not my That ain't mine.
Everybody got a lane, so ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like,
There's certain
right
people
now,
I don't listen to.
I'm listening to AZ.
Okay.
Do or Die too.
Yo, he just came out with that. What was it, like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
number 2 on the Billboard.
I ain't get to hear
it.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even hear you. Yo, bro, I've been doing a lot of shit.
He even bought Jaheim back.
Oh man, that's the homie too. And you know what? Having a radio station, I gotta put AZ on there. So after you leave tonight, I'm gonna tap into that. album.
Too.
So who else you got? AZ, Do or Die, Do or Die.
Ali Vegas.
Ali Vegas
dropped out. I think it's called Hallelujah. And who else? Damn,
You ain't a Kanye fan, Drake fan, none of that. All that whole shit that was going on.
He lost me years ago. I don't.
Well, what's the last album you listened to with Kanye?
I love the last one. What was the one that had like the orange cover and he had that Friends joint on there? Real Friends.
It wasn't. It was after Watch the Throne, right? It was after, because Watch the Throne's been 10 years. That's been like 10 years.
It was after that.
It was the one where he had Kim on a motorcycle and shit.
It was the one before.
I don't even remember
before he went church.
With the keyboards and all that shit.
Yeah, before he went church.
Shouts to Kanye, because homie don't give a fuck, my nigga. That nigga does not give a fuck what you think. He's gonna do his thing no matter what, man. So, Donda. I mean, I listened to that album, man. We talked about it. We talked about last episode and the one before that, just because, we talked about the album that was going around. And I couldn't, honestly, my nigga, I didn't get past 2 songs. I ain't really listened to the whole album, bro.
I heard like the 3 songs, 2.5 I probably like. Other than that, I don't know what he on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, everybody different. Everybody got their own speed, but that type of hip-hop to me, well, as an artist, because you've been able to do this, I seen your music, you've been coming out for years. I went back and looked at your old shit, my nigga, shit you had from back in the day, and your style is still the same. Yeah, you pretty, but you move with the sounds that's going on, and you mess with different producers. You don't change yourself as an artist, bro. And I respect that as an outsider looking in. You don't change yourself as an artist, but I don't want to say, for lack of a better word, you go with the wave that's going on right now. You know.
Well, me and my team like Stick and Stab, NCS, Major Impact.
Right.
We've been doing it for so long. Like we put on for the city for years.
Right.
When nobody was paying attention, like in the 80s, 90s era, 2000, like we was just young and we was just out here doing shows. You know what I mean? 5D, he started DJing, and
shouts to 5.
Shout out to 5D because he
tell him right there on the camera. Shouts to 5.
Shout out to 5D.
He's been doing it
like 5.
Yo, 5 got that time in, homie.
Listen,
5 got that time in.
I'm telling you, he really the reason why I started rapping the way I did, because when he found me, I believe my best friend, cousin, is friends with his babies, but was friends with his wife back then.
Word.
And he kept telling him, like, yo, my man just came home from jail. So he like, yo, my man pop rap, da-da-da. And 5, he a city joker. He who this joker? So I gave him my demo, and then I seen him again, I think, in Best Buy. And after that, he was like, yo, I want you to come get on my joint.
Right.
And then after that, like, I ain't seen him for a couple years because I was living in the Ville. And then my family moved to the city.
Okay.
And after that, he remembered me and they came to my crib. Like they do in Cali, like they joke you in, like, yo, did we get something be down with that? So they came to my crib. And ever since then, I got down with NCS, never caught slipping. And then we just went from there.
You sound like a real loyal dude, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you stick to what you know.
Today, I'm like...
And you a Pittsburgh fan and shit?
Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers, everything Pittsburgh. But, yeah, I'm going to take the 1 and... We 1 and 2 right now. I'm going to take that. Yeah,
you got to take it what you can. Shouts to Rocky, man. That's the homie, man. Shouts to Rocky. Shouts to Dan Bennett. He's always tuning in. He asking for a freestyle, bro.
Hey, Rocky, that's my man, too.
Yeah, that's my homie, man. Rocky, me and Rocky.
Rocky be in the studio with me, too.
Yeah?
Sticks Crib's my man.
Okay.
Rocky funny as hell.
Funny as hell.
Man.
That's the homie, man. Shouts to Rocky.
Rock, word is born, Rock. We get a couple of them sodas off that truck, too, next time I see.
Damn. Yo, he stay having them shits on deck, too. You hear me? That's the homie, man. This dude right here, Dan Bennett, shouts to Dan Bennett. He always wants to hear freestyle. You got anything to tuck? You give him a freestyle?
Today,
nah, not today, not today. We'll do that. We'll do that on a radio station.
Dan, you gotta follow me, too, Dan. I got some stuff for you, too. I'll give you some exclusives, Dan. That nobody even over
here on that one.
I got exclusives for you that nobody never even heard. Just send me your email, bro. and I'll send it right to you, bro.
Facts. And this dude's a man of his word, man.
Man of my word.
Like I said, I called him up. He pulled up, and then it was like one day to the next, homie.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we doing. We here today. Major Key Podcast on all platforms. Shout out to everybody tuning in right now on Facebook. If you're not watching now, I know you're gonna watch later. We're on all platforms. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, Pandora. The list goes on and on, man. But I'm here with Belly Bucks, a.k.a. Pop Sign. Like I said, we had him on the Flight Zone, a show that, you know, we took it to the top every Tuesday between 8 and 9 p.m. But now it's Top Class Radio. Top Class Radio. We moved on a whole different level. PMG LLC. We got the radio station popping. So salute to that. But homie, like what I was gonna say, homie's always been a stand-up dude. And this right here, this podcast has been in the making for a while. And we just had to get it done, man. So we on here talking our shit. Shouts to Hookah the Movement. Shouts to Dama O. Shouts to the homie Mots, man. You know, PMG LLC.
Word is boom.
You know, we here, man.
The same, Mots. We good.
Yeah, that's the homie, man. That's the homie. What do you think about Kevin Gates, man?
That's the homie right there. I listen to Kevin.
Kevin Gates, man, to me, that motherfucker never stops.
Listen, he different. I mean, he
got 6 jobs, nigga.
He fucked my head up when he put the Jericho in. But
homie.
It's like he rapped harder since he did it. I don't know.
Homie, he cut the beard off and put the Jericho in.
Yeah.
Salam alaikum. That's the homie. He
Word up.
That's the homie, man. But as far as his craft, as far as his work ethic, his artistry, you know, just a little picture of what you see, because a lot of people don't. They're scared to give people credit. So I want, you know what I mean? Just give me a little touch up on how where you see he at right now, where you think where he came from, you know, his progress, you know, just a slight answer. Ain't got to be nothing too deep.
The part that make me mess with him is the joke is just real. Like, he don't BS. He like
Facts.
me. I'm bold. I don't sit up there and bullshit. I don't waste nobody's time.
Word.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna get to it. Nobody on that he got a message.
Yeah.
And I like rappers that got messages, man.
Facts.
If you ain't got a message in this day and time with all this stuff going on, like, man, these kids need somebody, man. Like, and if God, I feel like if God gave us the talent to present this to him, we gotta lead them, man.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. He always says that too, man. He's here to take care of the people. He's here for the people. And he's a stand-up dude. And the shit he talks, because we talked about this off camera, off air. Niggas ain't living how they fucking rapping, bro.
Yeah.
So he's one of those dudes that is. He comes from that, but he was able to brand himself in such a way that he switched the whole shit up. You know, he ain't touching that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But he speaks from the heart, and you know, to me, Kevin Gates I listen to Kevin Gates all day, my nigga. Yeah. Kevin Gates to me, that's the whole.
Girls love you.
Yeah, facts.
You play Kevin Gates, girls, you got it.
Going back to you, back to the album that you dropped. Speaking of ladies, you know, shout out your album again. Let them know where they can find it.
Oh, it's on everything, y'all. It's on everything. YouTube Music, Deezer, Apple Music, whatever platform is out there. Just go type in Belly Bucks. I'm So Belly. On the S, put 2 O's. I'm telling you.
Facts. Fire shit.
You won't be disappointed. I put it in. That one was a long time coming too, cause
that was personal?
Yeah, personal, cause you know what I mean? My mom died that year.
Rest in
but
peace.
before she died, she was telling me, like, you know what I mean? The girls love you. You know what I mean? My mom worked at the county building, the welfare office.
Okay.
You know, a lot of my friends down there. You
word,
know what I'm saying? They
word.
go down there for help. So
yeah. You from the hood, nigga.
Every time they come down here, where your son at? So, you know what I mean? So she like, you need to stop doing songs for these niggas and do songs for these females. Yeah. They the ones that show you the love.
Facts, man.
And that's where the Belly album came from. I was halfway done. And then my mom's passed, so like I took a little hiatus to get my mom back straight before I finished it up. But
okay.
It's about 12, 13 cuts on there, man. Everybody gonna enjoy it. It's nice.
Facts. As far as projects coming up, you got anything in the works with albums?
Me and Moosey working on something, a new mixtape, and I'm working on I don't know if it's my last, but
Nah, it can't be your last.
It's not my last, but I don't know if like I'm ready to go harder. So I'm like the hood stuff. I'm trying to get past and
transitioning.
Yes, I'm trying to get up there. So
okay,
but yeah, the next one, yeah.
The next one is you and Moosey.
Nah, next one is me and Moose, and then I also got my solo joint coming out too. So
okay, so look forward to that, man.
Yeah,
homie's always working. Dama O's telling me 5 minutes in the background. Shots on Dama O, executive manager, PMG LLC. She's always working, never tired. This is what we do on this side, man. So look forward to his albums coming out. He's working with a lot of people out here, man. Videos coming. You know, this dude never sleeps, never stops working, and you on the grind on all levels, man.
All levels.
That's what it's about, man. Salute to the grind. Salute to this episode we had today, man. I appreciate you being here, man.
Anything for you, pilot.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. That's yo. That's from the heart, man. Really, that's from the heart, man. This is a stand-up dude, and like, I don't play no games with this shit, man. A lot of dudes do. I don't play with this shit, man. If I tell you, son, I'm gonna do that. You know, that's what it's about. But salute and shouts to everybody out there that tuned in. Salute and shouts to everybody out there working. Never stop working, man. Understand that I'm one of those dudes that I'm gonna keep telling you that, and I'm gonna tell you that for a reason. Don't stop working, man. If you got it, keep utilizing it. You feel me, Belly? It's To The Top, Ain't No Coming Down. Major Key Podcast on all platforms. Let's get it. Shouts to the whole camp, PMG LLC. Again, shouts to Belly Bucks for showing up and being a part of this episode right here, man. Pop Something, a.k.a. Belly Bucks. Go grab the album right now. I'm So Belly, and let's keep going to the top. I love y'all out there. Salute! Yeah! Let's get it. Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame, but I just wanna get paid.